Tomorrow's the new moon in Cancer, and it's close to my natal sun, and my sun is opposite the moon in Capricorn, and so it's a new beginning, and we're in the transformation. And I've decided this week the magazine is a lot of work, and it's not being received well, I don't think. And but anyway, so I'm thinking, so how do I want to continue to reach out and be seen and heard? Because that's what I want. I want to be seen and heard. And so I thought, well, I'm a video editor. Why don't I make videos that tell you about the things I'm thinking about and share that in video? This is my beginning. I turn my camera sideways so that I can make video here on my phone and work with my video editor. And so anyway, let's see what happens. I still want to do the thing about the Edgar Casey, what he saw for 2027. And I want to talk about that.
Edgar Casey's vision about America after 2027 will shock the world. Edgar Casey's secrets revelation. Edgar Casey's prophetic vision in general was not describing America's destruction. He was describing the rebirth. The catastrophic and the transformation were not separate events. They were the two faces of the same evolutionary process. What appeared as collapse was actually the dismantling of structures that could no longer be contained by the consciousness that we were emerging. So it's like Edgar Casey believed America's transformation was ultimately a gift to global consciousness. America was never meant to be an empire, not in its sole blueprint, not in its original spiritual purpose. It was meant to be a demonstration, a living experiment of what happened when souls from multiple ancient civilizations carrying multiple karmic strings multiplied cultural memory, multiplied spiritual traditions, attempting to forge unity. Not unity through force, homogeneity, not unity through one dominant culture against all others. Through recognizing that many expressions can serve the one collective purpose. That experiment had failed in its first 250-year cycle. The unity had been forced, not genuine, built on land use and stolen labor. The diversity had been suppressed rather than celebrated. The karma of the failure has accumulated into an enormous energetic debt, slavery, genocide, ecological devastation, the export of violence to other nations in the name of spreading democracy. All of it has to be fully metabolized, fully felt, fully acknowledged before the true experiment could begin. What is America's role after it has completed its karmic accounting? Americans would become the heart of the new world, not the ruler, not the dominator, but the heart, the place where the fire is kept, the gathering from space where others can come and warm themselves and receive light to take back to their own territories.
Well, it talked about dissolving and evolving all at the same time, and it's like we have to heal the wounds of the past, and to do that we have to have an authentic feeling in our hearts to acknowledge the wounds of the past. And not only that, but we're continuing to do it in the present. I'm concerned about how do we get people to accept that we did these things when a lot of them say, well, I'm not going for white guilt. You're not going to guilt me. I didn't do it. But it's like, wait a minute. You're living in the prosperity of it. You're sure taking the good, but you don't want to honor the people that actually did the work. And you don't want to heal the wounds that continue to persist today in the misuse of people, in the abuse, the income inequality, and the genocide that we support. I'm worried about getting people to accept the past. I mean, they don't. I can't get them to accept the reality that we're doing genocide today. In this time of transformation, not only do we have to wake up to the wounds of the past, we have to wake up to the wounds that we're doing the very day. Yeah, you're not the one doing it, but you know what? You're not the one stopping it either. I want to accept the reality that this country was based on genocide and slavery, and we've propagandized ourselves to believe that we're spreading democracy when we're actually bombing and destroying the world. I won't tell you to wake up, but life will, so be of good cheer and spread that love and be a friend.